Today we are talking all about the Dollar Tree servingware. So whether you are picking this up to host a huge party or everyday use in the kitchen, I'm going to be sharing with you some genius ways that you can make these over and use them every day in your home. So don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, make sure you are subscribed, and let's get on into it. So first up, I am using one of these oval shaped trays, and I'm going to be pairing it with some of Dollar Tree's faux leather. So I originally thought I was going to use white leather, but I ended up trading that out for black. But I do spray paint the tray with this gold spray paint. I felt like adding the leather to the bottom would add in a lot of texture, and I also love how it has a lot of contrast with the black against the gold. And then I love the look of the leather so much, I decided to go ahead and add in some leather handles. To make this leather strip myself, I just cut off a piece of the leather and I'm hot gluing that down, and then this is going to be twice as thick, so it's going to make it more sturdy. And then it actually was long enough to cut it in half to use it for both sides, and then I'm going to be adding in some thumbtacks to make it look like it has real hardware. Because these tacks weren't going to press into the hard plastic, I did want to remove the tack piece itself, so I'm just using a pair of my cutting pliers and was able to remove that, and then I'll hot glue it on both sides of the little leather piece, and it's going to look like it's really held on there with some metal hardware. I feel like this gives it more of a high-end look, but I feel like this is such a nice, fun tray that I'll actually love to use in my home, and it matches all of my other style decor. So I have used these little containers in the past, these truffle containers they're called at Dollar Tree, but I've just used them individually. So I had this fun idea, if I actually stack them up, I could make this like a different color planter or container. So I started by just putting these out on a tarp and spray painting them different colors. I did a black, a white, and a gold, and I had it in my head how I was going to do these. The black was going to be on the bottom, but whenever I went to stack them up, they didn't stack right. So the gold one was actually bigger and it didn't work on the top. So be sure to keep that in mind if you are spray painting these certain colors. But it actually ended up working out really well. I put the gold on the bottom, and then to make it look a little bit nicer, I do go ahead and paint the stand black at the very end. But I hot glued these all together and then put a piece of styrofoam inside. And then I love how Dollar Tree has all of this hanging greenery now. So I'm just mixing a ton of that in, just really trying to cover up and fill in this space. But I love how all of the greenery just drapes over the edges and makes this look like a fun full piece. A fun party hack, if you love chips and salsa or chips and queso like me and my family do, then all you have to do is grab one of Dollar Tree's plastic party bowls and then any type of tall stem glass. I am using E6000 to glue this down. Make sure that none of it seeps out of the edges, so be sure to clean that as soon as possible if any gets out. But I made sure that it was going to stay underneath the glass, none was going to touch any of the food, and then put salsa in the top, a lot of chips at the bottom, and this makes the perfect easy one piece. It's not going to take up extra space on your table, and I just love how this turned out. I picked up a pack of these water glasses. So this is a 5-pack. You could put these all over your house if you wanted to. It makes so many of them. But I am spraying them with some of my favorite London fog spray paint. I originally was going to add on some stone, but I just love the color of it so much, and I decided I wanted to add a little bit of ribbon to it. So I just left it as is. But these make the cutest little planters, and they're so small they would be perfect in tiered trays or on shelves, anywhere that you want them. They would also make really great table centerpieces if you were doing a wedding or any type of a party. But I love all of the new florals that Dollar Tree is putting out. I cannot believe that it is already time for fall crafting here on YouTube. I went ahead and put some fall flowers in these just to share with you what they were going to look like, and I love it. So now that all of these trays are coming out and risers and where you can like put all of your decor in one little place on a table, I feel like it's hard to go back. So it's like a random object sitting on a table just looks weird to me if it doesn't have like a tray or a runner or something under it. So I love these huge servingware dishes that you can easily spray paint, make them look like a high-end tray, put your items in it and decorate with it. And this actually is huge, so it's going to work perfect on like an entryway table or for a centerpiece in the middle of your dining table. I just put some wood beads around it, but you can see how it kind of houses the little items together but makes like a bigger impact. Another awesome DIY is to grab one of these decorative cake trays. I love these because it has little scallops at the bottom, so it's decorative anyways. But if you want to mix this up, I love picking up some fake flowers at the Dollar Tree, pulling the tiny little flowers off, and then mixing them in with some wooden beads. So I am going to glue this down, one flower and then 3 beads and then another flower, and I'm trying to turn the holes of the beads towards each other so you're not going to be able to see that whenever you spray paint. So I get all of these glued down, spray paint the entire thing one color. I love gold. I just feel like it's really pretty and it fits in a lot of my style. So if you wanted to go more white or like the London gray color or maybe even black, anything would look really good. You just want to make sure that you are covering all of the flowers and beads as good as you can, getting the little holes, and once again just another cute little tray that has like a different take on it. The easiest hack ever is to grab one of these white bowls and mix it with one of these rub-on transfers. So I love this like powder blue color. They have so many dishes and trendy pieces out right now that are super pricey, but if you grab this and anything circular and go ahead and trace some circles that you can easily cut out, put it on the bowl, and then I do end up cutting out some smaller ones to kind of mix them in with each other, but I feel like it adds that perfect pop of color and you can get like a higher end look, and this just costs you like $2. Another fun DIY using these plastic bowls is actually to make some DIY mushrooms for your garden. I've shared this before on my channel and I love it. I am crazy about it for spring and summertime. All you have to do is cover up the top so that you can put a solar lamp underneath. Go ahead and spray paint these any color that you would like. I love the red. I feel like it looks the most like a real mushroom. And then remove all of the painter's tape, and then like I mentioned, just hot glue, or you can use any type of stronger adhesive, but glue on a solar lamp underneath, and these will fit like perfectly into your garden. They even have the little stake on the bottom of the solar lamp and look really cute. I have also used this technique to create a lamp for my patio area. So once again, just covering up the top so I'm not getting any spray paint on it, painting both of these black, and then using a solar light as the lamp part. I'm going to glue it to a bowl upside down and then put the bigger one on top, and it looks like the perfect outdoor lamp. These cost so much money if you purchase them from a store, but we're just making it for a few bucks. I do add on that extra nautical rope at the bottom to give it some extra strength and have something to hold to, but this also looks really, really pretty, like lit up at night, and I love how it lights up like the spooky corners. These are another one of my favorite finds, these longer trays. I picked up one of these, painted it white, and then I wanted to add in some decor in the front. So you could put anything in the front. You could do window clings, stickers, rub-on transfers, just fabric, anything that you want. I actually used my Cricut to cut out the home letters. I did attach them to some heat and bond, so all I had to do was iron that on the back before the Cricut cut them out, and then I was able to peel off the back, iron them to another piece of fabric, and then Mod Podge it inside the tray. This looks so gorgeous and high-end. So many things that you could put in here, but like I mentioned, if you don't want to use your Cricut or a cutting machine, you can add any type of sticker or window cling and just Mod Podge over the top of that.
broken. How could they say you made me come undone? Now I know that it's okay. Unlike my friends, you are nothing like them.
And then I always love sharing how easy it is just to pick up like a small plate or saucer and then attaching it to the bottom of a bowl. I love this Chic black like dinnerware set that they have at Dollar Tree. I attach these together and it makes an instant little tray that you can put in your dining room or any area that you want to display cute decor, but I love how it looks with a faux plant. Thank you all so much for watching and coming along and crafting with me today. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Here's just some more videos I'll put up on the end of the screen if you're interested in checking out some more of my DIYs. And I'll see you in the next video. Happy crafting. Bye.